Meteorologist Ben Tomfohrde here at the National Weather Desk. We currently have a lot to talk about with a very active weather day shaping up across much of the eastern U.S. We're looking at what the Storm Prediction Center has issued right now. So we currently have a very large marginal risk across much of the eastern seaboard. However, in isolated portions of the East Coast, we have a slight risk in D.C., Philadelphia, and the Baltimore metropolitan areas. However, we also have a pretty large flood risk across much of the East Coast too. There's already a slight risk in place between the Virginias all the way up through the New York metropolitan area. However, we have a moderate risk between the DC-Baltimore areas all the way through central New Jersey. Around 2 p.m., you're going to see a lot of the storms begin to fire up and really move eastward. However, the biggest impacts, I believe, are going to be between 5 and 8 p.m. during some of the prime hours of rush hour, where a general 1 to 3 inches of rainfall should be expected across much of the I-95 corridor. Overall this evening, I expect that damaging wind gusts, small hail, and torrential downpours capable of producing flash flooding are the main threats. However, looking at locations from yesterday that flooded and received somewhere on the order of 4 to 6 inches should also keep an eye out for additional continued flooding. For the National Weather Desk, I'm Ben Tomfohrde. Be sure to follow all of our social platforms for more of the breaking, up-to-date weather stories.